Hello students, let's learn system of forces. First of all, let's start with the characteristics of force. Now, consider this figure. Now, what the man is doing? He is giving 5 kN push type of force. What this man is doing? He is giving 7 kN pull type of force. Now tell me, what is the 5 kN and 7 kN? It is magnitude of force. Next. Now what about the direction? This direction is horizontal. This direction is also horizontal, and this is the weight of body acting downwards. Right? So this is direction of force. Horizontal force and vertical force. Next characteristic is direction. Now at this point, this man is giving force. Now, this man is giving force at this point. What about these 2 points? It is point of application of force. So, next one is point of application. Next, now tell me, what about the nature of force? This force is push type and this force is pull type. Push type means compressive in nature. Pull type means tensile in nature. So next one is nature of force, either compressive or it is tensile, push or pull. So to define force, 4 characteristics are required. One is magnitude, another one is direction, next is point of application, and next is nature, compressive or tensile. Next, the system of forces is basically divided into 2 parts. One is coplanar forces, another one is non-coplanar forces. Now, you consider this theorem. Now tell me, force of each and every coin, they are acting in same plane or not? Yes, they are acting in same plane, right? So, it is coplanar forces. Next, now these children are moving this box, right? So, force of hands, they are acting in the top plane. Due to motion, the force of friction is acting in the bottom plane. Okay, so the forces are acting in the different plane, right? So, they are non-coplanar forces. Coplanar forces and non-coplanar forces. Again, coplanar forces are divided into concurrent forces acting at the same point, non-concurrent forces not meeting at single point. Next, collinear forces, parallel forces, like parallel and unlike parallel forces. Let's understand one by one. Concurrent forces. Now, you consider this plane of fan. Now, force of each and every blade, they are meeting at single point, right? So, they are concurrent forces, right? All forces are meeting at point O. So, they are concurrent forces. Now, you consider this box, okay? So, now tell me, the force of this book, the force of this calculator, force of this light, everything is acting in the bottom plane. Yes or no? Yes, everything is acting on, each and every force is acting on bottom plane. Right? So, the forces are in the same plane as well as they are not meeting at single point. So, they are non-concurrent forces. Now, consider this box. Now, these all 3 forces are acting in the same plane or not? Yes, they are acting in the same plane, and that plane is A, B, C, D. As well as they are meeting at single point D. So, they are coplanar as well as concurrent forces. Right? Now, consider this figure. Now, all forces are in the same plane, and that is A, B, C, D. But they are not meeting at single point. So, they are coplanar, but they are non-concurrent, right? So they are coplanar non-concurrent forces. Now consider this game, tug of war. Remember, this is the line of action of force, right? Here this is the line of action of force, right? All forces are in the same line of action or not? Yes, they are in the same line of action, right? So if the forces are acting in the same line, they are collinear forces. Now these three forces are parallel to each other. Again, these three forces are also parallel to each other, as well as they are acting in the same plane. Then what is the different? Different is only that the direction of this force is downwards, right? So although they are parallel to each other, but here they are in the same direction, and here the direction is opposite to each other, right? So they are coplanar like parallel forces, and these are coplanar unlike parallel forces. Now non-coplanar forces, same division is there: concurrent, non-concurrent, like parallel and unlike parallel forces. Next, here consider this box. All forces are in the different plane, as well as they are meeting at single point. So they are non-coplanar concurrent forces. Now you consider this force. This is the line of action of force. This force is acting in which plane? It is A, E, D, F plane. Now consider this force, and this is the line of action of force. Now this force is acting in which plane? A, B, C, D plane. Next, you consider this force, and this is the line of action of force. Now this force is acting in which plane? It is C, D, F, G plane, right? Now these all forces are in the different plane, and if I extend the line of action of force, if I extend the line of action of force, if I extend the line of action of this force, they will not meet at single point anytime, right? So these forces are non-coplanar as well as non-concurrent forces. Now these forces are acting in the different plane, as well as they are parallel to each other. So they are non-coplanar like parallel forces, because direction is same. Now these all forces are acting in different plane. They are parallel to each other, but direction of this force is downwards, right? So they are non-coplanar unlike parallel forces. Now it's a time to question. Tell me, parallel forces are always non-concurrent forces. It is true or false? And the answer is, it is true. Parallel forces are always non-concurrent forces. Next, forces on parachute is non-coplanar concurrent forces. Is it true or false? And the answer is, yes, it's true. They are non-coplanar concurrent forces. They are acting in the different plane, but they are meeting at single point. I hope your all queries are clear. Still, if you have any query, I will be very happy if you send me mail on structural-engineering-concepts@gmail.com. For more video, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Thank you so much.